want the other half of my home smashed up by you.
It's not that bad. We're nearly done.
Can you claim it off your insurance?
I heard that.
I was only joking.
Yeah, that's what they all say. It's amazing what you hear when people leave their doors open.
Look, why don't you take Joseph out to play on the swings?
Yes, do.
Come on, Joseph. Daddy's feeling a bit narky this morning.
Oh, trust me to get a nanny with a lip on her.
Clearing up after burglary isn't in her contract, Chris. She's been up since 6.
Can you give me a list of what's been taken? We can contact their local second-hand stores and see if anyone's been trying to flog stuff on.
Well, we haven't found anything missing yet.
You and I both know this wasn't a burglary. It's another threat. What are you going to do about it?
You're going to have to help me out here, Chris. Still no thoughts about who could be bearing a grudge?
You mustn't have really liked me.
Who? Elsa?
To go so far away. Australia's miles away.
I promise you, sweetheart, she didn't go away because of you. I think she's trying to make it easier for you.
That's weird.
Oh, it's hard to explain, but we all decided it would be best for you to stay with me.
Why? Did you love me more?
I love you, old world.
And I love you all the world. When you bang squeak.
No chance. Hi, Alice.
Hiya.
Kathy. We're just off.
Am I going to get the day off school?
No, you No, madam. Are you trying to get me into trouble? Did you want something, Elsa? Is it all right for me to pick up Alice after school today? I'm sure it'd be all right if you asked a teacher, Kathy. I don't know. Do you fancy it, Alice?
Can I have pizza?
Has Angie been to see you yet?
Completely clueless.
Watch it.
The police in general, not her in particular. Do without you getting shirty with me.
You threatened one of my oldest customers. I think I'm entitled to be a bit miffed with you.
Have you mentioned it to Angie yet?
There's no way Jackson's responsible for this. His idea of excitement's an each way bet in the National. He'd keel over if he had to run for a bus.
Oh, so the man's a saint.
No, but he's not a thug. I do wish you'd listen.
Well, why don't you tell me something worth listening to?
Those new trucks I was after
Oh,
buying.
forget it.
Chris.
No way. Certainly not at the moment. I thought you came here to see if I was okay.
I came to see if Joseph and the house were okay. I knew you'd still be the pig-headed Burke you always are.
Perhaps I should put you on the list of suspects.
What, your pen not run out of ink yet?
I see your social skills haven't been affected by the break-in. You okay?
Yeah, he thinks he can take advantage. It's what people do when they think you're down. What's up?
Elsa's back. Temporarily. She wants to spend some time with Alice.
And the rest? Would she be making contact now just to go off again in a few days? You want to find out what she wants.
Say something then.
Kelly. I'm gobsmacked.
Right. I've got to work.
I told Paddy you'd gone to the doctors and it were women's troubles. So it wasn't all lies. I didn't even know you liked Scott.
When's liking someone got anything to do with fancying him?
And where does Roy fit into all this? I feel really gutted for him, poor Roy.
I married Roy because I wanted to.
And a ring on your finger's going to make you less inclined to go back for second helpings with Scott? I don't think. I mean, do you think all this coming after and love stuff is just because he wants to get what he wants?
He would have given up months ago if he was just about 6. He really loves me, man.
Oh, it gets worse. A man leading from his trousers is bad enough. But once they decided you're the one, Kelly, there's no shaking him off.
Would you mind not dwelling on the bad side? I'm married to Roy. Scott knows it's going to stay that way.
Somebody died.
What do you mean?
You look as if you've nicked that off a corpse.
I think he looks very smart.
I don't know who's the balmiest. 2 minutes and not a second more.
You don't have to dress up for me, Butch.
I haven't.
Oh,
Not that I wouldn't, because I would. I'd wear a tutu in the centre of Leeds for you, if it made you happy.
I've got one of them at home for dressing up.
No, Emily, I were only joking.
That's good, because it wouldn't fit you. I got it at a jumble sale when I was 5. It's quite stretchy, though.
Emily?
It's bad news, isn't it? That's why you've got a suit on.
Me and Mandy are going to do something really special today.
Is this going to involve me crying a lot and regretting I ever met you? I know you loved her.
No. No. This is a good day.
Is it?
Yeah, the best. You don't have to worry about anything.
I won't, if you say so.
Right then. I just wanted you to see me all spruced up. I'll see you later.
Butch.
I know, Emily.
Butch.
I know.
But shouldn't you fasten them up then?
Eh? Oh, right, that, yeah. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry about snapping earlier.
Don't worry, I've had worse.
Oh, thanks.
I'm a bit unsure about what to tell Joseph.
Told him it was a game. Someone messes the house up and we have to see if we can remember where everything goes.
What a pile of nonsense.
He seems fairly convinced. He's turned his bedroom upside down. I hope the novelty wears off soon.
You all right, Chris?
Oh, never better.
Is there something you haven't told me?
Like what?
Like someone you've got on the wrong side of?
Why does everyone assume that I know who did it? It could have been anyone. Do you think I'd be hanging around here if I had any
All right,
idea?
keep your hair
No, but you
on.
don't get it, though. Doing my car was bad enough, but Joseph could have been here.
OK, then, so why don't the two of you come and stay with me for a couple of days? Look, I know we're not exactly great friends at the moment, but I hate to think of you being scared.
I'm not scared. I'm livid. Nobody's going to drive me out.
Fair enough. Well, the offer still stands. I do care, Chris.
I'm glad somebody does.
You fishing for sympathy, are you?
Would I get it?
No. But God loves a trier. I'll call back later.
Thanks, Laura.
Mr. Tate?
If Joseph's torn those photos up, I'll be really angry. They are family pictures.
They were hanging on the wall like this. Who'd take photos and leave the frames? So Scott crashed his car to benefit you.
Yeah, Roy. Caught for the insurance money. What are you looking like that for?
Because it's cobblers and you know it. It's a stunt to make you feel guilty. Some blokes will do anything to get what they want.
Mandy, he could have been killed.
I see it's working then. You're defending him. He's running rings round you.
You were in the same situation with Butch a few months ago. He swore he loved you and he'd never let you go. But he's going to trot off to court as happy as Larry to get annulled or whatever.
Butch chose me because he thought he couldn't get anyone else. He was desperate. Scott can have his choice of the lasses.
So?
So he wants you. He's not some sado. Well, yeah, he is, but he's not like Butch. This is totally different.
What am I supposed to do next?
Tell him.
I've tried. I've really tried, but I just can't bear to think what he's going to do next. She'd never come back to the army.
Look, don't you think we ought to try and find the nutter who's attacking this business before we go buying new trucks for him to destroy? I'm sorry, but I'm with Chris on this one.
It's Chris they're after, not us. If you ask me, we want to
Yeah,
be
well,
trying
I'm not asking you.
It's not on, Laura. If he goes round threatening people, then somebody's going to have a pop at him.
Haven't you heard? Chris has been threatening clients.
2 broken legs if they don't pay the bills.
I hope Joseph's not too disturbed by the break-in.
That's what you call it.
Sorry?
He thinks it's all a game.
Resilient little devil's children. How's your new nanny shaping up?
Look, Ashley, if you don't mind, I'd just like a few minutes alone at my father's grave.
Of course. I'm sorry. You're obviously not here to chat.
Thanks.
I suppose you'll be telling him Home Farm's for sale?
No, I won't, Vicar, because he's dead.
Terribly sorry, of course. It's just that some people...
Ashley.
You're right. I've been waffling. It's been a very quiet morning.
I see not everyone's had a quiet morning.
Oh, no. How could you let this happen?
What the hell do you do all day if someone could just waltz in and do that to a grave?
I'm so sorry. I don't know how it could have happened. I was praying and...
Praying? You better pray hard, Vicar, that disgusting mess can be put right and quickly.
You shouted from across the street.
I'm so sorry, Zoe.
What's happened?
First my car, then my house, and now my dad's grave.
Someone scrawled over your father's gravestone.
What?
Perhaps I should make us all a cup of tea.
Oh, get out.
Chris.
It's never anybody's fault, is it? I can't blame security for not protecting my premises. I can't blame her for letting my house get wrecked. And all you have to do is float around a church and keep an eye out for vandals.
Where is your little boy, Chris?
He's upstairs asleep.
Well, he won't be now. I know I said that children are resilient, but do you really think this ranting and raving will be doing him any good?
I'll go up and see him.
Great. Now even the vicar's against me.
Perhaps even vicars have feelings. Right, I'll go and start cleaning things up.
It's our dad's gravestone, Zoe. You should stand by me, but oh no, as usual, you're concerned about a vicar or a nanny. This would never have happened if we were still at home farm.
I wonder when that would come up again.
People had more respect for us then.
How much respect have you ever had around here?
You want this togged up when we got wed? Are they for me?
No, they're for Emily. This is the happiest day of my life, Mandy.
Thanks very much.
What's tripping your face up? I thought you'd be over at Moon. Hey, you're not having second thoughts, are you?
Listen, just because you put yourself a lass, don't think you've become irresistible to women with a higher IQ than a coffee table.
Mandy.
What?
Look, what's up with you? We're going in there shackled to each other, and we're going to come out free as birds. I'm happy for you.
All right, I'm sorry. I've just had a really depressing morning.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry and all. But I'm too happy to care. Tell you what.
What?
I'll get you an ice cream when we're done. Oh, come on, Mrs. Dingle. Let's make a miss of you.
Hey, Butch.
What?
It's the first time two dingles have entered court without a police escort.
Do you want to hold hands?
A bit big.
Do you hold hands with Auntie Kathy?
Sometimes.
Do you want me to tell you about Australia?
Not really, no.
Still want that pizza?
Out of the box.
Anywhere you like.
Teacher's mum was in Australia as well.
And does her mum come back to visit?
Not as much as she'd like her to.
Thought you weren't keen on ice cream.
I'm not. Just keeping you company. That were pretty painless, weren't it?
After all that waiting.
How come Paddy didn't come with you?
Said I'd meet him later. How come I didn't come with you?
She's working. I wouldn't have really wanted her here anyway.
Why not?
Well, you see, not there is a part of the past, isn't it? She's got more to do with what's going to come next.
You really like her, didn't you?
Yeah, I do. Do you think she's a bit touched?
Charming.
No, but you know what I mean.
Well, she's no older than you are.
So you think she's totally crackers then?
No, I just think she's a bit different. I think she's dead nice, and I think you're both well suited.
Me too.
Do you think me and Paddy are well suited?
Totally. Hey, I can say that now without getting upset.
Good. I'm glad. What about Ryan Kelly?
Nah.
How come?
Well, he doesn't think he's good enough for her. And she doesn't think he's good enough for her either.
No, she doesn't.
She might not say it out loud, Mandy. No, she'll probably end up with someone who's as cocky as herself.
And then she'll be happy.
Nah, you're joking. Chalk and cheese have got a chance, haven't they? What, cheese and cheese?
Butch, you and Emily are cheese and cheese.
Mandy.
What?
Shut up before I talk myself out of the only relationship I've really never been in.
Oh, Marlon.
Good.
Oh no. Marlon, stop.
Just a little bit more. I knew you'd like it. Go on, try one of these.
Do you know, I haven't had this much pleasure since my Gavin got back off the rigs.
Oh. What the hell's going on?
Oh, Bernice was just sampling my amuse bushes.
What?
My nibbles.
I'm telling Gavin.
Food, Trisha, food. Marlon wants to do the catering for the pub.
Well, the bar's full when you're ready.
Is it a yes then?
For that price, it certainly is. You're on the team.
I won't let you down.
You better not. Well, he's not want not.
Well, I couldn't face going up to the haulage yard, not after what's happened today.
Some people are really sick. Try not to let it get to you.
Oh, don't worry, I won't. So where's Alice?
Gone to a friend's after school.
What did you tell him that for?
Betty, it's after 5 and Alice isn't back with Elsie yet.
You're too soft, Cathy. Go home and give that Elsa a jolly good tongue lashing when she finally shows up. Now, can I interest you in a scone?
I don't think I could be trusted with a knife.
Oh. Tea? I can see you're not forced.
Sean been doing your head in?
You could say that.
Look, about your offer to stay over then.
Withdrawn.
What?
Any offer of any help, any sympathy, any support, friendship, all withdrawn.
Laura.
Did you threaten Craig Jackson?
Well...
So, Sean doesn't have to turn me against you. I'm more than capable of doing that for myself.
Laura!
Oh,
no.
Are you happy? Of course I am. I'm just a bit flat after all that waiting.
Yeah, but now we can get on with planning the wedding.
Are you sure you're all right with it, Paddy? I mean, you don't want time to think?
Oh, it couldn't happen fast enough for me, Anne. And you are the best, Mandy, and there will never, ever be anybody else for me.
Shut up, you're gonna make me cry.
Here's to us all. I don't believe it. A dingle-do that went off without a hitch.
Well, that was the idea, wasn't it, Paddy?
You what?
Well, we were unhitching what was already hitched.
Eh? We were really mature about it in the end. And we had 2 massive ice creams.
So, is an annulment the same as a divorce?
No, it's better. You see, it's like a clean slate. Like we were never married at all. So she's a vicar.
Do you think you should be celebrating quite so publicly?
We've done the right thing, Ashley.
That's what you said about the wedding.
Sometimes you've got to do wrong to do what's right. Would you have let them move in with you if they'd lost their house?
Point taken.
No, Ashley, come and sit down and I'll get you drunk. I'll get you a drink.
Yes, of course. I'd love a half.
And a pint, then.
And I would like to add that I'm very happy for you both. You're obviously made for each other.
I told you that.
What about us? It's very nice of you to offer, Butch, but I thought you were already spoken for. I think you make a charming couple.
Nice one, Vicky.
Hey!
I'd like to discuss mine and Paddy's wedding, Ashley. Now, this one's for real, I promise you. As soon as you can fit us in, 10 bridesmaids and the entire Dingle clan.
10 bridesmaids and the entire Dingle clan.
Hey! 10 bridesmaids and the entire Dingle clan.
I'd just like to say I think it's amazing what you've done for Kelly and Rowan with, the car and the money.
She told you.
Yeah, well, she's really worried about you. But will you meet me outside in 10 minutes? I've got an idea, something to cheer her up.
Kathy?
Oh, Graham, you haven't seen Alice, have you?
No. Do you think she's wandered off?
No, she's with Elsa. I'm worried sick. She'd never have let her take her.
Look, it's okay, but come into the house, and if they're not back in 5 minutes, we'll call the police.
It's all right. She's here.
Look, I'll speak to Elsa if you like. She's got
No,
no
leave it,
right
Graham. I'll sort it out. Thanks. What were you thinking of?
Nothing.
I didn't mean you, Alice.
I'm sorry, Kathy.
I have been worried sick.
We went to the pictures.
We just lost track of time.
Can we go again tomorrow?
We'll just have to wait and see what Auntie Kathy thinks.
So what's this idea of yours then?
If you cared one little bit about Kelly, you'd pack your bags and you'd do one.
Who says?
Kelly, for a start. She told me she wished she'd never left the army. And she told me what happened between you two.
She told you? Why?
Because he's been chewing her up for months. Sleeping with you was a big mistake, and if she could turn back the clock, she'd do it within a shot. Scott, just leave her alone.
Well, she must still feel something for me if she told you. And anyway, I can't forget about it. I love her.
So you crash your car. That's how much you love her. Look what happens to me when I don't get my own way. You call that love?
Wasn't like that.
Scott, she doesn't want you.
She doesn't want Roy Glover.
Well, with you creeping around her, she's not going to get much chance, is she?
Oh, what do you know? You're a sad tart who's had to cling on to the first bloke who doesn't laugh at you.
Well, thanks very much for your interest, but I thought we were talking about you.
I'll get stuffed.
If you cared 1 inch about Kelly, you'd go. No drama, no blackmail, just disappear. Unless you love her that much, you want to destroy her. Is that what you're after?
You'll never get out O-level.
You think you've got all the answers?
Is it money?
Why? How much would you pay to get rid of me?
Everything I've got, which is nothing.
Oh, poor little pauper boy. Money's not everything, you know. Something you taste could do with learning.
Do I know you?
I know you, and that's what matters.
Look, if you're trying to frighten me...
I can tell it's working. And you should be scared. You're a very vulnerable man. Bye for now, Mr. T.